Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about flip merching. I'm going to be talking about flipping Godwars armor the easy way. Okay, first you need to log into the official Runescape website at runescape.com. Then you need to go onto the forum. You need to go to My Profile. Click on Search Threads. And you need to search for PC 101. And there is a space between the PC and the 101. Okay, right now the thread you're looking for is PC 101 v3. That may be different when you come to look for it. It might be PC 101 v4, v5, etc. Open the thread. Go to the last page. And you need to find the one with the latest prices. It's this one. You need to get a pen and paper and write all these prices down. Now you should note it's in shorthand. BH refers to Bandos helmet, BCP Bandos chestplate, Bandos tassets, Bandos gloves, Bandos boots, Bandos war shield, and so on. On the first page of the thread there's all this explained. There's also the rules of the thread which you should note. If you don't follow the rules they will kick you. They may even permanently ban you if they get really annoyed. And you don't want that happening because you want to make money. Okay, after making a note of all these prices, you enter the game. Okay guys, so the first thing to do is to join the chat channel, which is PC 101, and note the space between the PC and the 101. Okay, we're in the channel. Access the Grand Exchange and start to buy your items. The first one is the Bandos helm. The trade limit is one of these items. It applies to all of these items that I'm going to be buying. And remember that we got the prices from the forum earlier. Now I like to overcut and undercut these prices because otherwise I don't get buys or sells. So the buy price is quoted as 6.3 million. I'm going to bid 6.4 million. Note that the trade limit for the Robin Hood hat and Ranger's boots is 2 items every 4 hours. The rest of them is 1 item every 4 hours. Next one is the Bandos chestplate. Price quoted is 11.5 million. I'm going to bid 11.6 million. Personally I don't trade the Robin Hood hat or Ranger's boots. I never seem to have much luck with them. Bandos tassets is next. Price quoted is 5.7 million. I'm going to bid 5.8. Bandos gloves will be the next item. Very careful to click on the correct item, otherwise you'll be buying the wrong item, probably for far too expensive a price. I'm going to bid 1.5 million. Next item is Bandos boots. Price quoted again is 1.4 mil. I'm going to bid 1.5. I'm not going to trade the Bandos War Shield because there's only a 200k difference between the buy and the sell price quoted, and that doesn't allow me to over and undercut the price. So I'm going to move on to the Armadillo helm, and the price quoted for that is 3.2 mil. Armadillo helmet. I'm going to bid 3.3. Bandos boots have bought. That didn't take very long. I'm going to sell them for 100k below the quoted sell price, so that'll be 1.6 mil. So my profit for that will be 100k. Okay, Bandos tassets have bought. Bandos boots have already sold. There's my first 100k profit. Going to sell the tassets for again 100k below the quoted price, which is 6.2 mil. So I'll enter 6.1 mil. Bandos chestplate has bought. Again, I'm going to sell that for 100k below the quoted price, which is 12.2 mil. So I sell for 12.1. And now I'm going to put in another bid. This one will be for the Armadillo chestplate. And the price quoted for that is 8.6 mil, so I shall enter 8.7 mil. There we go. Okay, now you should keep a very close eye on the chat channel because they quote new prices as they update. See their gown NIS, that means near instant sell, and this is quoted the price he sold that particular item for. Now I have the sell price quoted here as 1.8 mil. You can see that that price is slightly below 1.8 mil, but I'm going to be selling it for 1.7 mil. So my sell price will be lower than that, so I can expect to sell the item. There's another report here for Bandos helm. That's what the BH refers to. NIS is at that price, and I have quoted price as 6.7. So that means that the price is dropping. So I shall make a note of this new price. I'm going to be selling that for 6.5 mil. to actually buy the item when it buys through the Grand Exchange. Okay, Bandos Tacits are sold. I'm going to put in another bit. This one will be for the Armadillo chain skirt. And the price I have is 8.6 mil, so I shall bid 8. Sorry, no. The price I have is 7.8 mil, so I'm going to bid 7.9 mil. I'm just going to keep going through my list until I've bought and sold all the items on it. All those, that is, that have a margin greater than 200k between the quoted prices. While I'm doing that, I like to do other things. In my case, it's training fletching. I know there are better ways I could train fletching, faster ways, but they cost more, and while I keep doing this merchanting exercise every day, so might as well keep myself occupied and keep the price down. Training costs money, and I'm too lean to spend any money on it, or much money on it. It would be more expensive by other means. All the time, you should be keeping an eye on the channel, just with any prices. This no PC means there's no price checker at the moment. Anybody on this channel can price check. What it basically means is that they keep an eye on these quoted near instant sell. There's also near instant buys which people report. The price checker's job is to update the prices accordingly and quote them when requested. See, I've got a heart there and warts there. I like to keep these. This is just while the event's on. This is the last day of the event. Just to immediately get them in my inventory, and should any warts appear under me, I can immediately pick them up. As it just happened. Just keep going like this until the next item buys. Okay guys, it's a little bit later now, and managed to buy the Armadillo helm for 3.3, sell it for 3.4. Also the Armadillo chain skirt bought for 7.9. I'm trying to sell it for 100k below the quoted sale price, which is 8.2, so I've entered 8.1 mil. And I'm trying to buy the Armour crossbow now for again 100k above the quoted price, which is 6.8 mil, so I've entered 6.9 mil as my buy price. And I'll just carry on my fletching. Right, we've just had a report of a near instant buy for the Garb of Subjugation. I'm going to set my buy price slightly above that, so I'm going to bid 5.1 mil when I get around to buying that item. Okay, now as you can see, the price checker has given a list of items and their current prices. Got a Bandos helm 6.3 to 6.7. Bandos chest plates 11.5 to 12.2. Bandos tassets 5.7 to 6.2. Bandos gloves 1.8 to 2.1. Bandos boots 1.4 to 1.7. And Bandos war shield 0.3 to 0.5 million. All of these prices are quoted in millions. The list is very useful because it keeps you up to date with what the price ranges are at the moment. Now, I remember the Bandos helm being sold earlier for less than the price quoted in this range, and I'm going to stick with selling it for 6.5 million when it comes through. The reason for that is because I'm unlikely to get a sale for higher. There's no harm in trying it, it's just I don't want to wait all day. Okay, now we have a near instant sell price for the Bandos chest plate quoted. It's lower than the price I'm trying to sell it for, so I'm going to lower my price to 12 million. You have to stay competitive, because if you don't, then you're never going to sell, or for that matter buy your items. You can see it's sold straight away for 12 million, and I bought it for 11.6, so I just made a 400k profit on that. It's not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next item that I'm going to try and flip. And I'm going to try and flip the garb, and price quoted here for 5 million as a buy price, so I'm going to try 5.1. Now you may notice that that's different, very different from the price quoted by Grand Exchange. The Grand Exchange does not quote accurate prices, so don't rely on what's quoted on the Grand Exchange. Okay, that's my bid in, and now I shall just carry on with my fletching as before. I'm getting impatient waiting for some of these items. I obviously don't have to be impatient with the Godwars subjugation anymore, that's just bought. So I'm going to sell that. Again 100k below the quoted sell price, so I'm going to be selling it for 5.4 million. Okay, now I'm going to raise the price I'm trying to buy Bandos helm for. I just looked at my list and I found out I can't, because I know that it will only sell for 6.5 million, so I have to leave that price alone. So moving on to the Armour chain skirt. Now I bought that for 7.9 million. I'm trying to sell it for 8.1. It's been some time now. I honestly don't think that it's going to go for that price, and if it does, I'll be waiting all day for it. So I'm going to lower that by 100k to 8 million. Now the prices quoted by this particular FC are just price ranges. Those are the prices that they've seen the items buying and selling for recently. They are just ranges, they're not absolutely fixed buy and sell prices. My Armour crossbow is just bought, 6.9 million. I'm going to sell that for, as usual, 100k below the quoted sale price. Quoted sale price is 7.2 million, so I'm going to try and sell it for 7.1 million. Okay, now my Armour chest plate been trying to buy that for a while. I think there's a little bit of room for manoeuvre because the quoted sell price is 9.2 million. So I think I can get away with moving that one up by 100k to 8.8 million. Okay, put that one in. Now, again, I would move up the Bandos gloves, but the quoted sell price I've got for that is 8.7 mil. Now I would undercut that and try and sell for 8.6, and that's just not going to work. I would make nothing at all if I raised that by 100k, so I have to leave that alone. The Armadillo chain skirts just sold rather, for 8 million, so there's a small profit of 100k made there. I should move on to my next item, which I think I'm going to choose the Gown of Subjugation. I've got a buy price quoted of 1.5, so I'm going to bid 1.6 mil for it. Armadillo chest plate is just bought. Quoted sell price is 9.2 million. I shall try and sell it for 9.1. Okay. I'll carry on with yet more fletching. Right, now the Armadillo crossbow has just sold for 7.1. Moving on to my next item. I think I'm going to try a Saradomin's Whisper now. Quoted buy price is 4.7 million. I'm going to try for 4.8. Okay, there's that bid in. And carry on with my fledging. Those trades are coming in thick and fast. The Armadillo chestplate is just sold for 9.1 million. So move on to my next item. I'm going to try Armadillo boots now. Quoted buy price is 6.5 million. I'm going to try, I beg your pardon, 4.6 million. Here's what I'll bid. Quoted buy price is 4.5 mil, so 100k more. Okay, and carry on my fetching. Okay, now I've just had another buy. It's for the Gown of Subjugation. I've got a quoted sell price of 1.8, so I'm going to sell it for 1.7. Have to remember to clear space in my inventory first. Okay, so sell for 1.7. There we go. And carry on with yet more fledging. Okay, the Armadillo boots are bought for 4.6 million. quoted sell price is 4.9 million, so I shall sell for 4.8. Okay guys, now I just had another buy. As for the Saradomin's Whisper, sell that straight back. Try not to wear it. Sell that straight back for 5 million. So it's 100k above below the price I have. Okay, now I'm going to lower my price for Armour boots. Shall try selling that for 4.7. Just doing that to stay competitive. And personally, I think they're dropping on me. So if I manage to sell it at that price, that's still 100k profit. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed now. The buy price looks like it may be on the move. So either that or the margin's widening, I'm not sure. But if the buy price is dropping, I think the sell price will follow suit. So I've lowered my price. Just keep my fingers crossed. This merging thing, it's not guaranteed, but over the long run, as you've seen from the other trades, I've made some nice profits. So just keep my fingers crossed here. The Armour boots, I think they'll sell. It's just I'm not quite sure. So fingers crossed. There we go. So it was the right decision to lower the price of them. They've immediately sold. I've made 100k profit, so no loss. So that was the correct decision. I'm pleased I made that decision. Okay, so let's just move on to my next item, which I think I'm going to try Saradomin's Murmur now. I've got that listed at 700k, so I'm going to bid 800k for it. Okay. Now I shall just carry on with my marching while I fletch. It's just a matter of waiting for items to buy and sell while you carry on doing whatever you want to do. Okay, the Gown of Subjugation is just sold for 1.7 million. I'm going to move on to the next item in my list, which are Armour gloves. Price I have is 800k as a buy price, so I'm going to try 900k. Okay, let's carry on with my fletching now. Okay, Saradomin's Murmur is just bought for 800k. As usual, 100k below the price that I have from the forum, which is 1.1 million. So I'm going to try and sell that for $1 million. The Garb of Subjugation still hasn't sold, so I'm going to drop that down to 5.3 million. I probably could wait, it's just I'm an impatient man. Okay, got an update for the Garb of Subjugation. You can see that it's 5.3 mil, the upper end of the range. Now, I've got a bid in for 5.3 to sell it at. That's not going to sell for that price, so I'm going to lower it to 5.2 million. I also think, because I note down the prices, the price of these amulets is falling at the moment, so I'm going to drop that by 100k, Saradomin's Whisper, and I'm going to do the same thing with Saradomin's Murmur, because that's also dropping a little bit. As I said, you have to stay competitive with these prices, because otherwise you're just not going to buy and sell your items, and you don't want to end up making a loss. It looks like that was the correct decision for the Saradomin's Whisper, and now for the Garb of Subjugation, they have both sold. That's good news. My next item will be Saradomin's Hiss. Now that's not got a very big margin, it's 0.3 to 0.6 million. I'm going to put a bid in for 400k. That's all bids in for all the items that I'm going to bother with flipping, and we'll see how they do. The Bandos helmet there has been trying to buy for a while now, and so have the Bandos gloves, but I daren't change the bid, because otherwise they just won't sell. I won't buy, sorry. And Saradomin's Hiss is just bought. That was rather quick. From experience, the sell price is only actually about 50k higher than the buy price, so I'm putting in a realistic price to sell it out there, 450k, having bought it for 400. We'll see how it does. Okay, it's the Saradomin's Hiss has just sold. That was a good sale. I'm quite glad to be rid of that and to have made a profit. Okay, the Saradomin's Murmur has just sold for 900k, so that's 100k profit on that item. The remaining items are yet to buy. They may or may not buy. Looks like the Bandos gloves probably won't buy at the price that I've bid for, looking at the latest report. You can see the near instant buy of the Bandos gloves has gone up quite a lot, but they haven't quoted a sell price, and I don't want to risk buying and trying to sell it unless I know that the price is reasonably stable. So I'm going to leave that bid in. If it buys, it buys. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Off I go to do my Slayer task, and I shall leave these bids in to see if these items buy or not. Okay, just as I was about to go off and do my Slayer task, the Bandos helmet has bought for 6.4 mil. I'm unsure what the price range is right now, so I'm going to ask on the channel for a price. range, and hopefully they'll reply to this. Price checker seems to be quite good. There we go, just thank him for that. So I'm going to sell for 100k lower than the 6.7 he's quoted, so I shall sell for 6.6 million. Hopefully that will sell. Okay guys, I've come back from my Slayer task. The Bandos helmet is sold. And the remaining 2 items haven't. So I'm going to cancel the order to buy them, because it's obvious they're not going to buy anytime soon. And that's it for my merching session. Made a couple of mil, that's not too bad. It's not as good as it can be. Today prices have not been particularly good, the price ranges. I usually make about 3 million. Sometimes I've made as much as 5, nearly 6 million actually, so those are only on the best days, and that happens only occasionally. So it's still all good, it's all profit that I've made while I was doing other things. So it's a good way to make quite a nice little bit of cash while you're doing something else. Thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel.